Hello and welcome back to the podcast. I'm Joe.
I'm Parker.
Shenzhen.
Shenzhen. So I was watching a documentary earlier on the YouTubes.
What was it on?
It was about the Silicon Valley of hardware, which is Shenzhen, which is a city that connects mainland China to
China.
Shenzhen City connects mainland China to Hong Kong, and they call it the Silicon Valley of hardware because they have like no copyright laws or anything over there. So if somebody makes some piece of technology, they can't copyright it and make sure nobody else makes it. Like over here, Apple has a copyright on rounded rectangular phones and shit. Like it's weird, but they have no copyright over there, so people can just take your blueprint and copy it and make it like better, add something new. And what else is new? But which is kind of weird because you can't go on like Google or anything over there. It's all blocked.
I don't know. Can you in like Russia and stuff too? Because don't they give you a phone when you go to China or something, or is that just if you go for a reason? But they give you a phone where you could get access to like to communicate there, but you can't get onto the regular internet, and your phone doesn't work. But I'm not sure. I don't know if that's China or not.
I'm not sure about all that.
You know what's scary? Those people that go to North Korea, like you better watch your step because they'll just capture you. But like if you're a reporter, you have to.
Remember that one tourist that stole the fucking, or like touched the. No, he stole it, I think. There
was a couple things, wasn't it? Dude, one of those. Oh wait, no, that wasn't that. Didn't a basketball player or something do something, take a picture of something he wasn't supposed to? There's been a bunch of incidents.
Well, there's that one tourist dude that in the hotel he took the picture of like whoever, and he took it and he got like captured, and I think they killed him.
Is that the one that didn't he like he went brain dead or something? Is that the one?
Oh, I think so. Wait.
Where I don't know what the problem was, but they claim that they didn't do anything to him or some shit. I don't know the full story, but that one was kind of scary, yeah.
In North Korea.
But it's like at the same time, don't they give you a rundown before you go there? Somebody's got to tell you. The people at the gate at least, like, hey, here's some basic shit. Like, there's got to be a do's and don'ts of going there. It's like when a reporter, I'm assuming when a reporter goes with like an army unit, you've seen that video of like Anderson Cooper where he's giving an interview and like a rocket explodes behind him.
Yeah.
When they're there, I'm sure the guys tell them like, hey, do this, walk like this, follow this guy, don't do this, say this, if you ever do this, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Here's your gear, go. So they probably do that same thing for North Korea, I'm assuming, unless
also I think you have a tour guide with you.
Yeah, exactly, because you can't just go there, can you? You can't just like book a flight. You have to have.
Yeah, it's like going to
check with them at like
it's like I think it's like going to
hey, check in
Chernobyl, where you have to like plan a whole fucking thing.
Can tourists go to Chernobyl?
Yeah, they can.
But who's it?
Otto Frederick
Warmbier?
Warmbier. He was an American college student who was imprisoned in North Korea in 2016. So he was released by North Korea in a vegetative state and died soon afterward.
Exactly. So I hit my mind. I think he was vegetate. What is that like?
It's like brain dead. Yeah, it's post coma unresponsiveness. He was on a guided tour and he was arrested at the airport. Wow! Oh, can you imagine that? You're about to leave and you get fucking arrested because he attempted to steal, or convicted of attempting to steal, propaganda poster from his hotel.
What was he there for?
It was just a guided tour group.
I don't know, man. That sounds adventurous. Like I understand why the guy, especially his age, because he was a college student, would want to try that. But at the same time, take it easy.
Yeah, I mean, they think the authorities did not disclose. North Korean authorities did not disclose his medical condition until June of 2017, when they announced he'd fallen into coma as a result of botulism, as a rare and potentially fatal illness caused by a toxin produced by the bacterium, some Clostridium botulinum. So that's from a sleeping pill.
This is sketchy, but that's what I mean. You got to be careful there.
See,
especially.
he Well, you wouldn't even do that in a hotel here. Why would you touch a painting in a hotel hallway here?
Well, I understand again why he did it, but also I wouldn't risk it when you're on thin ice already. I would just do whatever I needed to do on this tour. If you wanted the experience or if you wanted the information, if you were like a YouTuber or you wanted to do it for a science project, get out.
But also be respectful.
Belly of the beast.
Yeah. The craziest part about Shenzhen that I thought is that it was originally a fishing village, and it like grew so quickly. It was gaining it's up to, this is from 2016. It says the population is 11 million, but let's see what it is right now, because I think they were saying that it was growing by like 1 million people every 2 to 3 years or something like that, which is, yeah, it's up to 12 million now in 2017.
And this is what, on mainland China?
It's like, yeah.
Dude, when you get off the bridge coming from Hong Kong, wait, it connects Hong Kong to what?
To mainland China.
When you get off the bridge, do you get off the bridge in Shenzhen?
Probably. Let's see. We're looking at the map right now.
Coming back to China? Well, I guess.
Yeah, you have. Yeah, because well, yeah, no, this is all Shenzhen right here. So here, I feel like if they had the same type of, not necessarily the copyright shit, because of course if we didn't have copyright over here, we'd be making hella fucking shit. You know, I can make my own iPhone type shit. But they support, like, they're saying that every year they have a maker space event where like companies will put money into startups to just build shit and showcase it off at this event. It's like a whole, it's like,
didn't they used to have that here, but they stopped it because they had like corporate espionage going on? Yeah, there's definitely a name for it. I just can't remember.
I'm gonna look that up. Hold on. Copyright of your ideas.
I wonder like, you always think about, like, you watch things and they say, oh, like the United States, the CIA and all that has like secret people in all these countries, and so does Russia, and there's like shadow war like going on, and then some of it gets revealed, like, the Vietnam stuff and Afghanistan, like some of it gets declassified. Think about like mini wars that are not necessarily lives lost, I think, for the most part, but like isn't what's that song, Requiem for a Dream or whatever that everybody likes, isn't that one movie that was the whole thing? They were like corporate spies.
Oh yeah.
Like they're basically like, that's illegal, right? So that's kind of high stakes. If you get caught, you get put in jail, and you got to go through like corporate. It's kind of a high string job, but it's not like national spying for like security secrets or whatever, like government spying. You're just a corporate spy. You're private spy.
Yeah, you're like a hired spy.
Yeah,
basically. I cannot.
There's some interesting shit, dude. Like you just buy a hitman apparently. How do you, like, what do you, what
well, like we're talking
how do you do, what is your day-to-day like if you're a hitman? What do you, like, wake up, do like some push-ups, go snipe somebody at 3, go to Burger King, blow somebody up at 5, like what?
Blow somebody up at 5.
Like, what are you doing, bro? That's a weird, how you getting away with all of it too? I mean, there's security cameras on top of security cameras, inside security cameras.
You just, I guess, but also, I would think about that too, like, are the cops really like focusing on us? Or, like, if you think about it, or they're not really gonna
we don't break the law.
I know we don't break the law, but how are they gonna find one person if they're in a major city? How are they gonna find one person hiding somewhere? Like, I know there's security cameras, but I feel like if you're good enough,
well, it depends on what you did. Like, if you're a fugitive, like an FBI wanted, they're gonna get you. If you're just if you got that's what warrants are, right? Basically, I mean,
they're warrant out for your arrest is somebody looking for you.
By the way, the song or the movie I was talking about with the corporate espionage wasn't Requiem for a Dream. It was Inception. Dreams.
And like contracted dream hackers or whatever the fuck they were.
Yeah, dude, did like Freddy Krueger going into dream. You know what was a trippy movie to watch when I was little and just think about now is what's that? Shark Boy and Lava Girl. It's like, what is this?
Bro, that was a fucking star-studded cast though. And Steve Buscemi, George Lopez.
When?
Taylor Lautner.
Steve Buscemi in there.
You don't remember Steve Buscemi had the crazy glasses on?
I don't know. I remember
that might have been
George Lopez.
I'm thinking of Spy Kids.
Yeah, George Lopez was like an electric person, and then there was Shark Boy Taylor Lautner. He was like listening to cookies and stuff, and then the main kid.
Oh wait, he was in. Oh no, it's Spy Kids too. Never mind.
It's like that. I don't know. It was just like, when you wake up from a nap and you're like confused.
Yeah.
And like days. That's what I felt like at the end of that movie when I was little.
Yeah, a fever dream. What was, now that I was like looking at Spy Kids shit, did you ever watch Codename Kids Next Door?
Yeah, a little bit.
I liked, that was on Cartoon Network, right? It was Codename Kids Next Door on Cartoon Network.
I
think
know.
so. Which one was, I think Cartoon Network is my favorite for cartoons, but Disney, nah, fuck Disney. Nickelodeon is what I meant, was better for the live action.
Like I said, my progression went wild, dude. I went from watching like the first thing I remember watching was stuff like Tom and Jerry.
Yeah, Tom and Jerry.
You know what I'm saying? Like Tom and Jerry. I don't even know what else. Scooby Doo, stuff like that.
The
And
old
then
Scooby-Doo.
yeah, and then it went into like I said, that Fairly Odd Parents stuff.
Fairly Odd Parents, Phineas and Ferb.
SpongeBob.
SpongeBob, of course.
And then just movies after that.
Yeah, I didn't really like live shows. Like Drake and Josh was cool, but
Oh yeah, Drake and Josh.
Drake and Josh, iCarly, but the Disney shows were
Drake
boring.
and Josh was a good show.
I didn't like Disney shows.
But you needed to watch them for the references, man.
Yeah, no, I watched them, but I can't really remember any others than like fucking Hannah Montana.
Who
What
knew
else?
that whole time you were watching kid shows, you were just preparing yourself to vibe in the future with the internet people?
Yeah, for real. You know what else is weird about the internet is how somebody will say they did some shit as a kid and so many people can relate, and you thought nobody else did it.
Yeah, man, I was like, listen, chill out now, because I'm starting to think we're all cloned.
This is really a simulation.
The first one that made me seriously angry, because I would see them all, but then I was like, yeah, that's common, was the airbender thing with the water in the shower. I was like, that's some bullshit. I knew that I can't.
No, you know which one made me angry that I saw was the water drop racing. The raindrop racing on the windshield.
Yeah.
That shit made me angry. I was like, damn, other people do that? Or like
I'm not special.
jumping over shit with your finger through the windows. I did that shit all the time. Especially on
Yeah.
the bus.
I don't know, but at the same time, it's like I didn't do a lot of the stuff that other people did too. They just didn't like. I can't
Yeah.
think of what, but
Because you don't recognize it as
yeah,
weird.
like have the dude. Remember the stupid weird people trying to like take themselves out for like a good point in time. They had the cinnamon challenges and all that shit.
Oh my god, fucking! I
Like
tried
this is what
that.
like China's over here, no copyrights. We're over here. This is what happens when you have copyrights and like you just cinnamon
gotta do
challenges,
trends, social
and,
trends.
and you know summoning ghosts with pencils. That's what
Oh,
we
the
do.
Charlie challenge.
Yeah.
Well, oh,
Look
they're
at, you
stupid.
said all you assholes, Charlie, and guess what? A couple years later, we got Charlie D'Amelio. You asked for it.
You asked.
Now
for
deal
it.
with it. Nah, no hate. We hating on the TikTokers too much, man.
We do hate on them too much. I'll be
But
jealous.
they're fun to hate on. But it's like at the same time,
They
thank
make
you
'em
for
funny.
being there to hate on. Not hate on, but roast politely, because you're just so fun to like. It's just like a buffet of all you can eat roast, but it's like
All
keep
you can
doing
eat
you.
roast.
You know what I'm saying? But at the same time, gonna roast you.
Well, because people
They goofy.
we don't see like the original TikToks most of the time. We see like like the memed TikToks of that shit. And
Well, we see the Instagram reels.
yeah,
don't have
I've
TikTok.
never downloaded TikTok before. But we'll see like the fucking audio clips put over the weird ass dances and does not fit at all. I want to know how quickly TikTok trends start. So like all those dances, like the only one I know like by name is the Renegade, right? Because it was the song, the Renegade.
I don't
And
even know how to do any of them. I mean, I
don't-
recognize them, but I don't know what the songs
I don't know how to do
two
it.
of
Or,
them
yeah,
are.
I know the bussin' challenge. Fucking, but G Herb. I've been listening to like G Herbo and all like a lot of that shit more recently too.
Juice.
Juice WRLD's definitely on that shit. Peep has been getting
They
on there
took
recently.
King Von. Probably gonna
Damn,
hear
King
some.
Von was on it. Yeah.
They were probably
Chief
gonna
Keef
hear
has probably
some
been on it.
Pooh
But-
Shiesty's gonna be on there in no time. Watch this
Oh, Lil
shit.
Baby's on it too. Yeah, for sure. Funny.
TikTok.
Yeah, it's like where it reminds me of like Vine.
Like that, or well, funny wise, or the dance is just like when someone can like
Some
really
cool
dance.
shit.
Like some of the
You know
dance-
what I wish. I'm sure there are like some TikTokers out there that do it, but you know, like when they show the dancing videos with like the drawing lines around them and like it follows them and shit. Look at what I was doing on. You saw what I was doing, right? A while back on the music video that we were, that just the like footage that we recorded. That'd be kind of cool if they did like that shit, because it's just them dancing in their room, which like It's
Yeah,
cool
but
that
some of
she
them
has
are
100
good.
million
Some of the
followers.
stuff is hard to do. That's why like you see those videos with the like the top TikTok people, and some of them are known for just like either their looks or goofing off on it. But some of them actually take it really seriously, and they do like they put the. I mean, they're actual dancers. It's like when you see those people, it's like okay, you're actually doing some shit that's like difficult to do. Whereas the ones that are just doing it as a joke dance, it's like at that point, why don't you just? I don't know. I don't care. It's not that bad of an app. It's entertaining, but at the same time, I'd rather just get the Instagram filtered.
Yeah,
Reels, like-
yeah, because I mean, you have the For You page or whatever on TikTok. Like, I've been around people that use TikTok enough that I kind of understand it.
Dude, Instagram is so much fun. Like Instagram is the most fun interface. Like, and to just find shit and explore.
I want to know.
People love Twitter though.
Twitter, I feel like, is for like your real thoughts and shit. Not real thoughts, but like your like what the fuck thoughts. Like, I remember one time, one night I was drunk and I just tweeted out squishy bread. That's all I tweeted out because I went to go make a sandwich and I grabbed the bread and I was like, huh, squishy. And so I just tweeted that shit out. But Instagram is like, you can more tailor it. Some people will tailor it to what they want, you know, like their feed or whatever, like have a aesthetic feed.
I just like seeing things that are cool. And
Yeah,
I
see.
think that's why it's like based on what you like. Do you like?
It's the algorithm that follows you, yeah.
Well, no, I'm saying like they're for the apps are for different things. Like Twitter's not for that. It's like the whole idea of it is different.
Yeah, oh
So you
yeah.
can't really compare. But at the same time, if I had to pick an app that I had the most fun on, it'd probably be Snapchat or Instagram. I don't tweet too much.
I feel like Snapchat will always be around. Like, Instagram tried stealing the stories and then like the picture DMs, and like now Twitter has stories too, but nothing's gonna overtake Snapchat.
I'm not enough into like that to make a prediction, but Snapchat, they can all get annoying, but it seems like they're being pretty fair, kind of. I know Twitter's been having problems lately with their whole blocking and all that stuff. People have been freaking out about some shit going on, but as far as Instagram, and I know I had a problem with shadow banning posting weed, which I never even posted weed, which was kind of annoying. But I mean, I guess I know what they're trying to do. They got the computer that finds it, but it's never really been to the point where it's like booted me off or I've had a problem. And you can file. One time I filed a complaint and they ended it, so it was pretty fast.
Yeah, Instagram is, I feel like, the visual app. Twitter is the reading app, and then Snapchat is like communication. But people also use like WhatsApp for like actual texting, which is like another, like, cause you don't call your texting app like a social media.
That's the other thing about China. Do they have like, they don't have Snapchat or anything, right? So what do they have on their phones? Like WhatsApp. They have their own. They have WhatsApp and they have.
I think they have their own browser
version of like Instagram and stuff.
I wonder what is. Hold on, I want to see that real quick. Oh, Weibo, this shit.
They have like the same apps, just.
And then what's their? Oh shit.
Sino Weibo.
It's 40. What's their Tuber?
Tuber.
That's a mobile browser.
Instagram's kind of fire. I'm saying, like,
Instagram's kind of funner.
I said fire, but that's alright.
Oh, I thought you said funner. I was like, okay, yeah, we can go with that. I don't know. If that's all you, that's what you grew up with, then it's like you don't know no different. And if you come over here, it's just like, how would we feel if we went over to China? We wouldn't really feel no like.
I don't know. I want to go somewhere tropical next, or maybe it's just because we're in the midst of this winter. Dog. At least we didn't have to scrape the shit out of our windshield today.
Yeah, I just had to heat my car up.
Right, so that's nice. So we're doing well. Just had to turn the thing on and wait a little bit.
And wait a little bit.
But anyway, pieces.
Doses.